Hi guys, and welcome back to another episode of Non-League 2 Premier League here with Bath City. If you joined us last time, you will see we had a great start to our debut season in the Enterprise National League with a 2-0 home win against Braintree. But only 3 days later, we have our first away game out to Spennymoor, who did lose our opening game of the season 2-1. But we probably may need to do a little bit of rotation within our squad, knowing that we only played 3 days ago. Let's see, Ket is actually wanted there. I'm going to see, is there any players I really feel like should get a game or I want to put in the squad? Jenkins Davies is back from injury, but he's out injured, isn't back for another between 8 days and 2 weeks. On Lee K, a bit of experience in that midfield. I could give Tilton a rest. I've dropped Russ at the starting lineup. Alves comes in to start. Avoki, the main man up front. Dolan is on the bench this game. Rains and Greenslade as my defensive options. Sweden as my defensive midfield option, along with Russ. The Seager as the attacking option, and Dolan. Feel like Russ should come out, and I need a bit of a wide option. I'm tempted to bring Brad Ash in, even though I don't really want him in my squad. So I'm actually going to go with Jones there. He can play both sides of that attacking midfield position, both on the right and on the left. It's good to have the depth in the squad now. It's keeping everyone match sharp, match fit. If I've got injuries, I've got players now to replace those players who are missing, which is something I didn't have at Park last season, playing Alves out of position, etc., etc. It was a tough old ride, and playing the same starting 11, 5 to 10 games in a row with only 2 to 3 days rest between some of the games was the real struggle of last season. But like I said, we do have strength in numbers, strength in depth this season, and we need to make the most of that, secure our place within this league, and then look to build on that next season. And here's an early highlight from a corner, but it's cleared well by Spennymoor. Ball play forward to Batten now, out to Alan Jones. He lets forward to Beardmore, who's on an absolutely generational run, and Avoki has a pop just wide of the post. I don't mind that. Just over 10 minutes in, texting the keeper, finding your shooting boots, and you'll see already by the stats, 7 shots, and you wanted those on target. Still not acceptable from the team. But I truly believe when they start ticking, the goals are going to come. And that's a weird ball, but we'll find Peak and Batten all the way up in that position. Parsana out to Batten. Why is Batten so far up? He doesn't mind joining the attack though. He cuts inside to Tilton. Switch to the other side now, to Alves, who swings that in. Now I'm going to quickly check my lineup, because for some reason, why was Batten all the way up on the left? I don't know, he shouldn't be. He's just gone for a wonder, bless him. Don't mind that. Let's continue on with this game. We are building our chances already here, 20 minutes in. But this is the first chance we see for Spennymoor on the corner. That ball comes in. Cleared by Bath. And it's Charles Muir. He tries a shot off the post. And it's cleared by Bath. Out for a throw. And we find ourselves under a bit of pressure now. How will the defence handle this? And Parsal did so well last year in terms of clean sheets. Aerial duels, especially with Batten. The man was unbeatable in the air at times, it felt like. And here we come forward now with Peak. Peak just knocks a ball and loses it. Gives it back to the opponents here. They're going to try and mount an attack, but they play the ball straight out for a Bath City throw. Coming up to the 25-minute mark. Nothing major happened in this game apart from an early chance for Paco Avoki, which he put just wide of the post. Spennymoor now playing up from the back. Out wide there to Jones, down the line to Muir. He looks to threat this game. But one in the air by one man and one man only. Jack Batten. Peak now forward to Beardmore. What can he do? Squares it, and it's Avoki. It's the Avoki show. 2 goals in 2 games for Avoki. 2 assists and a goal for Beardmore as well. Absolutely unbelievable play. The run again for Beardmore, just breaking the opponent's defensive line with these last man runs. He cut inside. I thought he might try for himself. Unselfishly, it's across to Avoki, and that's Bath 1-0 up, 25 minutes in. And this is an unbelievable start to the season for those two men, especially Beardmore and Avoki. They're on a generational run. Beardmore taking his chance whilst Jenkins Davies was injured, keeping him out the squad the majority of the time. Jenkins Davies does come back in the pre-season, doesn't do a lot, gets injured again, and then Beardmore straight back in. Last game, a goal and an assist. I think it's an 8.4 rating he got in the last game. Now in this game, he's got another assist. He's already up at a 7.8 rating coming into half time. One last highlight of the half here. The ball's with the Bennymore keeper. He plays that long. Bam beating in the air, but straight back to Avon Jones. Switches it out to Peak. Peak looks a threat down his left, and he's driving that wing. He gets an early ball in. Was a funky foul there? He was, so it's a penalty to Bath. I do not know who my penalty taker is. Just talking to there for the Bennymore defender. And stepping up for the penalty, the young Botswana midfielder. And it's saved to the bottom left. I wasn't confident. As soon as I saw that it was him stepping up, I wanted a focus on it. But that is a great first half for the Bath. It's a shame about this penalty. But we keep going. Hopefully we won't live to regret that mistake there. Their keeper's gone up to a 7.5 rating since he saved that penalty. But Casa Grande, our own keeper's playing pretty well. 5 minutes here into the second half, and it's a throw-in with Avon Jones back to Batten. Over to Avoki. Avoki breaks the line. He's put that away. And this man, I'm telling you, is on absolute fire. His third goal in 2 games. And that's a ball from Batten, just whipped him behind. And to shoot from there, it's audacious. And the keeper poorly beaten at his near post. I do not mind that. Avoki's third goal of the season already. I've told you to remember the name. And I will keep saying it because this guy, I scouted him myself, I found him myself. Playing in the Dutch league last season, I believe it was. And he looked perfect for us. And so far, it looks still that way, like he was the perfect signing. I'm going to stop the game here and look at some subs. Peak, the first man to come off. We're going to go for Ryan Seaver again, what a boy. Jordan Tilton needs to come off, so Sweeten's going to get his first appearance of the season. Jones needs to come on, off 30, so Reigns is going to pop on. And also, do I bring Avoki off, or do I leave him on at potential getting a hat-trick? I will leave him on slightly longer than I probably should. I'm actually going to drop Avoki to Khan, just keep him on the pitch. And let Dolling play up front. Now, that bunch of substitutions there has probably weakened my team quite a bit, to be honest. The drop off from Tilton to Sweeten, the drop off from Avon Jones to Reigns. You know, Seager's fine, Dolling's fine, but Avoki playing in an unfamiliar role for someone like Beardmore, who's had an absolutely brilliant game, both this game and last game, may be a mistake. But we're coming up to the last 15 minutes. Still disappointed, we're up at 24 shots, only 5 of those have been on target, which is poor really. But it looks like we've only 5 minutes to go. Surely we go on to win this game. But here comes Bennymore on the ball. They've just cleared that. Who's going to get back? Forward to Batten, to Sweeten, across into Dolan, dips it out wide to Seager. I see a run at the back post, is Alves. He takes that down. Plenty of options in that box. And that's one of the worst shots I have ever seen. I'm not sure who took that shot. but that's gone flying pretty much out of the stadium, to be honest. Into the last couple of minutes now. Avoki shattered. He'll need a rest next game. But ball play poorly to Keto now, to Ryan Seeger, to pass out to Keto again. Could this be one final chance for Bath? Keto's driving. Oh, that came off the bar. And we're quickly going to take Avoki off. And we will bring Jones on. And Jones will go to the left. Seeger will play down the middle. 3 minutes of added time. I don't see anything happening here. And that's 2 wins on the bounce, 2 clean sheets on the bounce. And an absolutely brilliant start to the season. We have not conceded a goal in our first 2 games. And Parcel stepping up to this league brilliantly. That's a grande keeping 2 clean sheets. The only teams above us in the league are Woking and Yeovil at the moment. And we will see our next game against Aldershot Town, who find themselves with 2 losses to start the season, down in 20th place. And this has been an unbelievable start to the season. It really has. And you'll see Avoki already. He's on form. Let's take a look at him. Remember where I got him from. There he was, Belgium, it was. So he started off in Belgium. He's moved teams for free. Never really played apart from here and here. 15 goals in 25, 12 goals in 29. Went to Antwerp on free, went to Young Reds. They only played him 2 times the whole of last season. You see his overall rating was brilliant in his last 2 teams. They just didn't play him. He's come to us 2 appearances, 3 goals. Down here, total stats. Total appearances and goals is unbelievable. Non-competitive, there you go in pre-season, 3 appearances, 4 goals. In the league so far, 2 appearances, 3 goals. This guy is the future of Bath City Football Club, especially for this season. He is going to be unbelievable. I look forward to catching you next time. And like I said, we'll be coming up against Aldershot Town in 20th place in the league. Catch you then.